It's about break time. Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the forest again. As I just said, I think it's about break time. Sun's getting a little hot, and I'm thirsty again, so it's time for another drink. Now, if it was a little bit cooler, I know what Bjorn would make. He would make a chocolate coffee. And I know how to make one of those. I've experimented in making them from scratch. But it's a little bit warm right now. And I don't think that many people in all these heat waves around the world would want a hot chocolate coffee. So, what to do? I know! Okay, now there's many ways to do this. Now one of the ways I suppose you could do it is just to take brewed coffee, cool it off, and then add some cocoa powder to it. Yeah, I suppose that would work. I've never done that before. But this is the way I do it. First, you take a glass. Next you will need some cocoa powder. Now, the type of cocoa powder you use it can vary, and it can vary by brand too. Now you can use Dutch cocoa powder, which is what this is, but I've noticed that it depends on the brand. This Hershey's Special Dark for $2.49 from the discount store I go to seems to work really well for this, but you seem to never be going wrong with a regular cocoa powder, undutched. So it'll take some experimenting. And next, you'll need some instant coffee. Since you want the drink instant, I figure instant coffee is the best. I use Sanka. This is decaffeinated because I don't drink coffee really. I just drink it with this. So I found Sanka decaffeinated to work the best. For the liquids, you will need some water and a little bit of milk. And then for sweetener, well, I just use this, but you can use anything you want. This is a stevia, as you'll see. But I think you can probably just use sugar. You'll have to experiment. Probably about 2 teaspoons or so. That's the ingredients out of the way. Now for the preparation. First, step 1. Take your chocolate and take a normal teaspoon. This is all I've ever used to measure this. And depending on the different cocoa powders, you'll need to use different amounts. So you'll need to experiment. But normally just about an even teaspoon is sufficient enough. If you have some left in the bottom, just add less. If it's not enough, just add more. Put that into the glass. Then take your instant coffee, and depending on how much you like coffee, you can just take a spoon. I like it a little bit less coffee-ish, so I take 3/4 of a spoon and just put it in. Now this is when you add your sweetener or sugar. Now for you, I'm not sure how much sugar you would add because I never really use sugar. I just use this, but you would probably use about 2 or 3 teaspoons. I add about 5 of these little spoons, maybe 6. Chocolate takes a lot of sweetener. And now you add your liquids. Now I use a mixture of milk and water. You could use all milk if you want, but you need a little bit of water because this is important. If you're going to use milk and water, you add the water first. Add just a little bit and stop. Take something and mix it in good. Make sure it's all mixed in. Get it all mixed in off the bottom. There. Now depending on how milky you want it, you could either add all milk to it now, just fill the glass up with milk, or you could even do all water. But I like to just go add a bit more water, then take your milk and add in the rest milk. Oh, I need a bit more water. But this is iced coffee, so give it a little stir to make sure it's mixed up more, and then add a couple of ice cubes, and then fill a little bit, a little more water, and there you go. Fresh iced chocolate coffee. Now, you could drink it like this. It's just fine like this. Really good on a hot day. But I just happen to have something to make it a little bit more fancy. So, since it's on camera, let's make it extra fancy. Right, since I just so happen to have some of this, which I found yesterday for 99 cents, we shall make a little bit of whipped cream for the top. Just a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Now, add some sweetener, whatever you like. Sugar. I use this. It's stevia. Maybe 3 of these little things. Goes a long way. I found this liquid stuff for 50 cents one time, so it's hazelnut, so it'll add a good flavor. Let's add some of that. This really isn't necessary for you, just add sugar. 5 drops should be good. Now, just beat and whip and whip and whip. You might want to go while I whip. Where are they? Here's one. Okay, and there was your bonus recipe. Simple raspberry whipped cream. Now let's go back over to the chocolate coffee, which is miraculously still has ice in it because I totally didn't make that whipping cream ahead. Now you take some whipping cream and skillfully put it on top of the chocolate coffee. There we go. Now this isn't all where you could end. You could put some cinnamon, some clove on it. There's all sorts of things. This is just a base thing for you to start experimenting. You could even add a scoop of mint, vanilla, or even chocolate ice cream to the top of it. But not right now. Let's take a try. Behold, chocolate coffee with raspberry whipping cream. Chocolatey, coffee-ish. It's perfect. There you go. Just a quick thing for you to get through those hot days when you just want a chocolate coffee, but need something a bit cooler. So this is a little bit less simple than iced tea or something, but it's still pretty simple. So until next time, I'll see you in the forest again. Until then, keep it simple. Now I got this chocolate coffee to drink.